If you were given another chance, would you still start a business?
Yes, for sure I will start my business. It's an interesting path and it's definitely very different than being an employee.
Why did you decide to start a business? Or what's your motivation to start a business?
Okay, first of all, of course, I started my own business because I want to get economically stronger with my own business, right? And another thing is because I'm an architect. So architect is about design, right? So I'm thinking if I'm going to design a building, might I as well design the life for myself? Do the things according to my thinking. So I think that could be fun. That's why I started this business.
What do you think is the greatest sense of the achievement after starting a business?
I think the part I like most is do the things I would like. Of course, I mean, I don't bully anyone, or I don't mean that, okay? What I mean is, of course, contrast with being an employee, right? You have to follow your supervisor's rules, or you have to consider a lot of peer pressure or something like that. Starting your own business, you still have a lot to cope with, but it's kind of different. Like peer pressure becomes the social connection with people, with your competitors. The supervisor part becomes the pressure from your client. So they're all there. The difference is you're managing in a bigger plate, so it's more fun.
What do you think is the biggest regret after starting a business?
I have a lot of regrets, lots. Bigger, smaller, all of them, everywhere, every part, every day. But I think I need to think through what is regret and what regrets do, right? Regret can turn into a lesson, valuable lesson, and to keep you a better person. And regrets can turn into sorrow that will really put you down, right? And regrets can even become a failure, to fail you or fail anybody. So I do have a lot of regrets because every day I will think through the day, see if I can do things in another way, in a better way. Sometimes I pray to God for that. I think rather to say regrets, I would call that reflection. So I think in that tense, I reflect every day. So yes, I will have regrets. But yeah, there are things I definitely did wrong. That's my regrets. I have a lot. So if I can do things again, yes, I would. I would do that better. But we cannot travel back in time. So
Do you think you are successful?
no, I'm not. I survived, I would say. But I do not dare to call myself a successful person because I'm not big deal. I'm not that a big deal, okay? Being successful, I think that would means you're not only well off by yourself, right? Being successful should mean something that is bigger than yourself. Like you have positive impact to not only your family, but also to your community, or even bigger, to your city, to other people around you, the society, even the country, right? So I'm not the kind of a person. I'm just a very small businessman. I survived with my team. So yes, I'm a survival, not a successive person.
If you knew from the beginning, start a business would be difficult and you would face a lot of challenge, would you still have the courage?
That's a good question. I started my business without knowing anything about this business. I'm an architect, so I know how to design a building, right? But actually running an architecture firm is different because it's not technical job, it's a business job, right? So I started it without knowing that. If I'm about to know all the theories in running business, then that could settle me off. So yes, I started my business without knowing the business knowledge. I think that may contributed to my survival. because I didn't scared back off at the first step, knowing too much.
What do you want to do in the future?
Keep trying things I think I would be interested in or feel the urge to try. I'll keep doing that.
Do you have any advice to give who want to start a business or the people who are starting a business?
Yeah, I think the most thing is to find your passion, because running a business is challenging and it sometimes go very down. So it makes you feel depressed or even feel desperate. All kind of things will happen. So it's challenging. So find things that is truly your love, then do it. So find your passion. Go for it.
If you were given another chance to regret, would you use it? Which step would you correct it? If you were given another chance to regret, would you use it? Which step would you correct it?
Yes, I will definitely use it. Yeah, build me a time machine, please. Then I will ride on it every time I feel something is not right. Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.